Pro songwriters are building systems while everybody else is building songs. While pro songwriters are building systems, a continuation to their career, everybody else is just simply building songs and living at that. Pro songwriters are building systems such that it's a system, a continualization of their career from where the last drop was. While everybody else is just building songs, they're building a system of entertainment, a system of dopamine, a system of getting the listener hooked, while everybody else is just simply writing songs. Pro songwriters do not simply write songs; they are building systems on how to get their listeners, to make them hook, systems on how to entertain their listeners, while everybody else is writing songs, is simply building songs out of to fill building songs out of their skills, their knowledge, their talent, not considering the listener. Hi, my name is Dylan, and welcome to part 3 of the difference between pro songwriters and everybody else. As you have said, this is a continuation. So, point 1 of part 3 is that while pro songwriters are building systems, everybody else is building songs. Pro songwriters, the approach is building a system of entertainment, a system whereby you can see progress, you can see the continuation of their career, the continuity of their career, while everybody else is simply writing songs. Pro songwriters are building system of entertainment, how to entertain their fans, system on how to get more fans, capture more fans, system of how to convert the current fans into a cult following, into loyal fan base, while everybody else is just simply writing songs out of their talent, out of inspiration, out of their skill, out of being a musician and making art. So point number 2 is that you fear formulas, while pro songwriters study formulas. You fear using a certain type of formula because you don't know how, you don't know the results to get, so you do not trust it, so you just trust your talent. You want to trust your talent, you want to rely on yourself, you want to rely on your skill, you want to rely on your knowledge. While pro songwriters, they study formulas. They know that they pick a formula, study it, and they know that if I implement this, if I do this and this and this, they study formula such that they take a formula, they dissect it, and they implement it into their music. Many people fear using formulas because they feel like it's not being authentic, it's not being themselves. They want to be themselves, and the results are very evident. You can differentiate a pro songwriter from everybody else. A pro songwriter who studies formulas, and everybody else who fear using formulas. So point number 3 is that you consume songs while pro songwriters dissect songs. While you are listening to other people's songs, you're listening out of consumerism. You like a song, you're a fan of another artist. But while pro songwriters, when they listen to a song, it's good, they're listening to it, but they don't just listen to it and leave it there out and leave a compliment. It's a good song. They dissect it. What did this artist do? Why is this song so sweet? Why do I keep coming back to this song again? They dissect it. What structure did they use? Did they use the pre-hook first, did they use the pre-hook first, then the hook later, or they just went straight ahead with the hook? Did they use a bridge in their song? That's what they use. Why is this part of this song addictive? That's how they dissect a song, while everybody else just consumes a song like any other, like a fan, like a listener. Instead, you should dissect a song. Find what you can learn from that song. Why is it good? Why is this part catchy? Can I apply it on my song? Can I replicate this? Can I use the similar method this artist has used here? Can I apply it to my song? And that's how pro songwriters do. They listen to songs, they dissect it, they don't just consume it and leave it at there. So point number 4 of the difference between the pro songwriters and everybody else is that you write when you're inspired and they write on command. This is somewhat similar to the point number 1 of part 1, but it's kind of similar to the point number 1 of part 1. You write when inspired, while they write on command. Like, you wait for inspiration to hit, that's when you write. But them did not wait for inspiration. Like right now, similar to me, like if I want to write a song right now, I'll just pick a pen and paper. I have zero inspiration right now. But if I pick pen and paper right now, I'll get to writing. Inspiration will find me later. That's how songwriters write their songs. That's the difference between songwriters, pro songwriters, and everybody else. So point number 5 of this part 3 is that you chase trends while they study timeless techniques. They study timeless formulas. You chase trends. You jump on what's the current trending genre right now. Is it drill? So I'm going to do a drill song. What's the current trending formula in production? What's the current trending formula in songwriting? That's how you approach songwriting. While them use timeless techniques, timeless methods that have been used from way back, from the 19s, from the like of Elvis, from the like of Michael Jackson. But you want to chase trends. What's currently trending? What's currently working right now? That's your approach for songwriting, and that's bad. You're supposed to use timeless technique. The pros are using timeless technique while you are using the current what's trending right now. Because what's the bad thing about trend is that whatever is working right now might not work a month later from now, might not work 2 months later might not work a week later from now. But timeless techniques are methods and formulas that have worked from time immemorial, and that's what pro songwriters use. They might jump on a current trend, but they have timeless. They might jump on a current trend just for entertainment, to capture new fans or to amuse their fans, but their methods and formulas are timeless. They are timelessly backed they're backed by timeless formulas from way back, from when people were still writing. So that's part 3 of difference between the pros and everybody else. Watch out for part 4. That is it.